Today we discuss non-uniform acceleration. Non-uniform acceleration. See, we know kinematic equations are used when only acceleration is constant. If acceleration is constant, so this is called a uniform acceleration. So then we can use kinematic equations. What are they? So they are V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus half AT square, V square minus U square is equal to 2AS, Sn is equal to U plus A into N minus half. See, these are the kinematic equations. We can use these equations only when acceleration is constant. This is called a uniform acceleration. But if I take non-uniform acceleration, A is not constant. If A is not constant, then we call it non-uniform acceleration. We do not use kinematic equations in this case. We do not use kinematic equations. Suppose an equation is given like this. Position of particle is given as x is equal to 5t square plus 4t plus 3. Find velocity and acceleration at a time 2 seconds. If question is asked like this, see, particle position, it is different at different times. Suppose this is the x-axis. Here particle is moving along x-axis. Suppose this is the origin. Right side of origin is taken as positive x-axis. Left side is taken as negative x-axis. The given equation is x is equal to 5t square plus 4t plus 3. Put time t 0. If I put time t 0, I get x is equal to 3 meters. That means particle is at time t 0, it is not at our origin, it is right side of the origin. So particle is somewhere here. Suppose this is 1, this is 2. Suppose I am marking this as 1 meter, this is 2 meter. This is 3 meter. See, left side I am marking it as -1 meter. This is a -2 meter. This is a -3 meters. Like this. See, particle at time t0, it is at 3 meters. At time t0. So we started observing this particle at time t0. So initial position, it is 3 meters. See, now we want velocity of the particle. See, velocity of the particle. V is defined as dx by dt, rate of change of position. If particle is at rest, its position does not change. If particle is moving, its position changes with time. So it is called velocity. So velocity is equal to d by dt of phi t square plus 40 plus 3. We get phi times 2t plus 4 times 1 plus constant is 0. Differentiation of constant is 0. So here I used this formula, mathematical formula. Here mathematical formula I am writing d by dx of x to the power of n is equal to n into x to the power of n minus 1. I used this formula here. So finally v is equal to 10t plus 4. Put time t0. At time t0, what is the velocity? 4 meter per second. See, we are getting positive sign, plus 4. Plus 4 means it is moving right side. It is moving right side with the initial speed. Initial speed, we can call it u. Initial speed of the particle, generally we use the symbol u. U value we are getting 4 meter per second right side. But he is asking what is the velocity at time t is equal to 2 seconds. So velocity will be 10 into 2 plus 4. So velocity will be 24 meter per second. This is the answer. So this is the velocity equation. So from position equation, I got velocity equation. Next he is also asking what is the acceleration. Acceleration is defined as a is equal to dv by dt. Rate of change of velocity is called acceleration. So acceleration is equal to d by dt of velocity equation we got just now, 10t plus 4. So we get 10 meter per second square. Why 10? Because here differentiation of t is 1 and differentiation of 4 is 0. Finally we get 10 meter per second square. It is constant. See, we are getting constant. So we can use here onwards. So for this situation, we can use kinematic equations because acceleration is constant. To solve this problem, because acceleration is constant. So what is the acceleration at time? He's asking, the question is, at any time, acceleration is always constant. He's asking particularly at a t 2 second, what is the acceleration? At a t 2 second also, acceleration is 10 meter per second square. It does not change. At time t 0, at 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, at any second, acceleration is constant. It does not change. So we have to differentiate. First time, if position of the particle is given, differentiate first time, we get velocity. Differentiate second time, we get acceleration. If you look at the acceleration, if acceleration is constant, we can use kinematic equations. If acceleration is not constant, we cannot use kinematic equations. Suppose, next step, if position of particle is given as x is equal to p cube minus 60 square plus 90. Here time is in second and x in meters. So he's asking find velocity. And acceleration. At time t. So this is our first question. So we know velocity is dx by dt. So d by dt of x t cube minus 60 square plus 90. This is velocity. Differentiate this, we get 3t square minus 6 is constant, write it outside. Differentiation of t square is 2t plus 9 is constant, differentiation of t is 1. Finally, we get 3t square minus 12t plus 9. So this is the velocity equation we are getting. Position given. After first differentiation, we are getting velocity. So this is the velocity. Next, acceleration. A is equal to dv by dt. d by dt of 3t square minus 12t plus 9. 3 constant, write it outside. Differentiate t square, we get 2t. Next, differentiate t, we get 1. And differentiate 9, we get 0. Because 9 is constant. So we get acceleration is equal to 60 minus 12. See, we got one more equation. If you look at this equation here, acceleration is not constant. So this is called the particle has non-uniform acceleration. Non-uniform acceleration. So particle has non-uniform acceleration. We cannot use, so note, we cannot use kinematic equations. Because the acceleration is not constant. So this is the position of the particle. Suppose in this question, if we ask what is the velocity after 2 seconds and after 4 seconds. So in this same question continuation, number 2, second question, find velocity at a time 2 seconds and at a time t is equal to 4 seconds. In the above question, what is the velocity at time 2 seconds and 4 seconds? See, we got velocity equation v is equal to So this is the velocity equation we got. Use this equation again. So we get 3t square minus 12t plus 9. Use this equation. Three t square minus 12t plus 9. Put t is equal to 2 seconds. So we get velocity is equal to 3 into 2 square minus 12 into 2 plus 9. So we get 12 minus 24 plus 9. So we get minus 12 plus 9. So minus 3 meter per second. That means particle is moving left side. Moving left. Minus tells here a negative sign. Here negative sign tells direction. Similarly, find velocity at time t 4 seconds. Put time t 4 seconds in the velocity equation. Velocity equation we know 3t square minus 12t plus 9. So we get 3 times 4 square minus 12 into 4 plus 9. 48 plus 9. 48 gets cancelled. We are getting plus 9. This positive sign also has importance. Plus means here particle is moving right side. Say previously particle is moving left. Now particle is moving right. Here also, here negative sign gives direction. Here also positive sign gives direction. Next in the above question, when is the particle comes to rest? If particle is following this equation, if question is asked, when is the particle comes to rest? So that is our next question. Number 3. When is the particle comes to rest? See, we have velocity equation v is equal to, say previously we got velocity equation 3t square minus 12t plus 9. Take same equation once again. So when is the particle comes to rest? Put velocity 0. Put velocity 0. So 0 is equal to 3t square minus 12t plus 9. So rewrite this equation. 3t square minus 12t plus 9 is equal to 0. 3 take common. T square minus 4t plus 3 is equal to 0. This equation should be 0. Here t square minus 4t plus 3. this value should be 0, must be 0. So solve this equation. After solving this equation, say this is similar to, which is similar to ax square plus bx plus c is 0, quadratic equation. So to find its roots, we use x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Use this equation. So here, using this formula, we can find time. We can find time. Here x is time. In place of x, we have t. See here, when I compare, here I'm getting acceleration is equal to, see here when I comparing, after compare, a value I'm getting 1, b value minus 4, c value 3. So we are getting this. Substitute these values. So minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So we get 4 plus or minus under root of 16 minus 12 by 2. So we get t is equal to 4 plus or minus root 4 by 2. 4 plus or minus 2. So take positive sign as well as negative sign. So if I take only positive sign, I get this. If I take only negative sign, I get this. After solving, I get 6 by 2 and this is 2 by 2. So this is 3 and this is 1. So we are getting t is equal to 1 second comma 3 seconds. At these times, particle comes to rest instantaneously. At a moment, it comes to rest. At this particular instant of time, at these times, particle comes to rest. See, only 2 times we are getting. So particle comes to rest. Rest means it's not permanent rest. It is not permanent rest. It is the instantaneous rest. It never take rest permanently. It comes to rest instantaneously. So particle comes to rest 2 times. Particle comes to rest two times in its journey. During its journey, particle comes to rest 2 times. So we have to, so we will study the direction of the particle, in which direction it is going. Say, suppose take given equations, write all equations. See, we have x is equal to t cube minus 60 square plus 90, and we have velocity v is equal to 3d square minus 12t plus 9. So these are the equations we have. Substitute t0 in both equations at t0. So we are getting x is equal to 0. That means particle is at origin. We are getting 0 means particle is at origin at time t0. What is its velocity? So its velocity will be 9 meter per second. So it is not just 9, it is plus 9. It's better to take plus 9. So right side, it is moving right side. It is moving right side. After time 2 seconds, substitute 1 second. Okay, next substitute 1 second. So what is the position? After substituting 1 second, 1 cube minus 6 into 1 square plus 9 into 1. 1 minus 6 plus 9. 4 meters. See, 1 minus 6 plus 9 plus 4 meters. So it is right side of the origin. It is right side of the origin. What about velocity? V. V is equal to, substitute T1. So we get 3t square minus 12t plus 9 in the velocity equation. In this equation, we get 3 minus 12 plus 9. So we're getting 0. Velocity 0. So it comes to rest. We already know at the time t 1 second, at time t 3 second, definitely this particle comes to rest. So that is the reason at a time 1 second velocity 0. And next put time 2 second. So we get position. So substitute in this equation position. So t cube, that means 2 cube minus 60 square, 62 square plus 9 into 2. So we get x is equal to 8 minus 24 plus 18. So solve this. Minus 16 plus 18. So 2 plus 2. And put time 2 second. Time 2 second in velocity also. The velocity equation we know. Velocity equation is 3t square minus 12t plus 9. So in this equation, velocity equation, in this equation I am going to substitute time t 2 second. So I get 12 minus 24 plus 9. So minus 12 plus 9. So minus 3 meter per second. So velocity now left side. And last finally put time 3 second. So we get position is equal to t cube, means 3 cube minus 60 square plus 90. So this is the position equation. In this equation I substituted t value 3. So I get position. Its position at time 3 seconds. So finally we get x is equal to 27, 36, no, 54 plus 27. So we get 0. So we are getting 0 exactly. At this position, we are getting 0. So 27, 27, 54. So 0. X is 0. What about velocity? We know already. Velocity also 0. Velocity equation, even if you substitute in the velocity equation, you again get 0. Velocity 3t square minus 12t plus 9. This is our equation. So 3 into, in place of t, substitute 3. 27 minus 36 plus 9. So 27 and this is 36 minus 27. So 0. So I'm going to draw the figure. The situation, for this situation, the diagram I'm writing here. If we study the position and velocity of the particle in detailed way, so initially, suppose this is the x-axis, this is the x-axis, and this is the minus x-axis. So this is the velocity and origin at x is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3. No, time. Better to take time. Time t is equal to 1. Okay, first to look at the first case. What happens at time t 0? If you put time t 0, see if I take time t 0 and x is 0, at origin, what is its velocity? 9 meter per second. So draw this situation in this diagram. So particle is at origin and it is moving right side. The particle is moving right side with a 9 meter per second right side at time t 0, x 0. Next, time t 1. At time t 1 second. See, previously when I put time t 0, I got x 0. So particle is at origin. When I put time t 1 second, position of the particle is plus 4 and velocity of the particle is 0. See, position of the particle is here time t 1 second and x is equal to 4 right side. So velocity of the particle is 0. Velocity of the particle is 0, but here velocity of the particle is 9. Next, if I substitute time 2 second, so position I got plus 2 meters and velocity I got minus 3. Minus 3 means it is moving left side. So at x is equal to 2, sorry, this is x is equal to 1. No, x is equal to 4. This was 4. At time t1, okay, let me draw the box here. So put all values in a box, then it will be very easy. See, position and time. See, velocity, position and time. So this is time and this is position x and this is velocity v. At time t 0, if I put time t 0, x 0, see we got at time t 0, x 0. Velocity we got plus 9, right in the box. Plus 9. At time t 1 second, what is x? We go back to above derivation. At time t 1, x is 4. Say x is 4, velocity 0. So x is 4, velocity 0. X is plus 4, velocity 0. At time t 2 second, at time t 2 second, x is 2, velocity is minus 3. X is plus 2, velocity is minus 3. And finally, at t is equal to 3, x is how much? X is 0. Velocity is 0. See, that means after time 2 seconds, see particle after time 2 seconds now particle is now returning back. It is turning back. Now here time 2. After time 2, x is 2. But velocity left side. Velocity of the particle, now it is turning back. See, velocity of the particle is now left side. So velocity is -3. And after time 3 seconds, now it is now exactly on the origin. So velocity is now 0. After time 4 seconds. So that means particle started at origin, it is going forward, and again it is returning back, and again it comes to origin once again. So initially it has velocity v1. So velocity at the beginning of time, velocity v1 is 9 meter per second. At x is 0. After 1 second, velocity is 0. So here time is 1 second. Here velocity is 0. And position is 4 meters. See, from the second case, first case, second case. First case is over, second case is over, third case. After 2 seconds, particle is now moving left side. After 2 seconds, now its position is, see, these are the positions. So it's the first position. After 1 second, and next after 2 seconds, when time is 2 seconds, particle is now moving left side with velocity 3 meter per second from third box left side, and at time t0, velocity 0. Now particle is now at this position. Finally particle is at this position x0. After time 4 seconds. So now particle is returning back. So in this journey, what is this length? This length will be 4 meters. So total distance from time 0 to time 4 seconds. No, time 3 seconds. 0 to 3 seconds. What is the distance traveled? So here time is 3 seconds. 0 to 3 seconds. It has traveled a distance 4 plus 4. So distance is equal to s. S is equal to 4 plus 4. So initially it is going right side. So take plus 4. Take its magnitude. Next it is going left side. Take -4. Right side is plus 4. Left side is -4. See, again it is coming back. So this is also 4 meters. Initially it is going right side. So plus 4. Next it is going left side, -4. So 4 plus 4. So total 8 meters. So this is also one more concept we can learn from this. And next, total distance. So after total distance, we go to total displacement. Total displacement will be total displacement from t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 3 seconds is s bar. It is a vector. S bar is equal to -4 plus 4. See, initially it is moving right side. Finally it is moving left side. So -4. So direction, minus plus tells direction. So finally we get 0. So displacement we get 0. So this is the question.